Hey everybody, I'm John Granado. That's Lance Zerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet so you get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU. Texans preseason game, Lance, C.J. Stroud going to get the start, but he's going to do so without Laramie Tunsil. He's not going to play in game one. Without Quessenberry, without Titus Howard. I mean, how much do you play this guy with all these offensive linemen out?
You got to be careful. You'd like to play a rookie. You know, it used to be rookies would play maybe the first game they get a couple of – well, with David Carr, who was, got beat all to hell, he played like the first quarter, then he played a half, and the third game he played into the second half.
Yeah.
Things have changed, obviously. I think with only 3 preseason games now, you'd like to get them two – you'd like to get them 2 series at least, maybe a quarter. You'd like to get them a half in the next game. But if you don't have your left tackle playing, if you don't have your right tackle playing, if you are working with a rookie at center, I don't know. Maybe that changes the way the Texans look at this.
Well, David Carr got sacked 76 times in that rookie season.
Allegedly.
No, it happened.
Oh.
Well, some of it he ran out of bounds. Remember, he just take off right and run out of bounds.
Some
and that's
of them
a sack.
were on him, yes.
Right, but who had a better offensive line? David Carr in that first season or this iteration? Well, I don't know. He got sacked 76 times, and I'm not sure that's not better than what you Fant, Kenyon Green, Juice. I mean,
well, you mean a first rounder or second rounder?
Yeah, that haven't shown anything
last
yet.
Year, John. That offensive line was so bad. It's funny they had a starter from the Jets back then.
Yeah,
your left tackle wasn't very good. It wasn't Tony Baselli. You had a starter, Steve McKinney. On paper you might actually say it was that Texans, but that Texans can't win against anybody.
No, that was awful.
You can't say that.
So what can we expect reasonably? What could we expect from CJ?
I think reasonably with CJ Stroud, you just want him to look like he's in command. You want him to, you don't want him holding on to the ball a long time, because if that happens, then he's having trouble recognizing what to do with the football. I just want to see him get into a little bit of a rhythm and recognize where to go with the football. That's all. It's not a whole lot. He's not going to have a whole lot of passes, I don't think, in the time that he's out there. And I'd love to see him throw at least 7 would be awesome. I think 5 would be on the high side, relatively speaking. But I think all you want to do is you want to see him complete at a high percentage and look like he knows where he wants to go with the ball. I'd love to see him take a shot play down the field and see if they can hit one deep. I really want to see how he works with the wide receivers. Who is it? I know we talk a lot about Tank Dell. I know we talk a lot about Mechie coming back. But honestly, Nico Collins is probably going to be his top receiver this year. So maybe finding Nico Collins a couple times with some accurate
I'd
throws.
love to see him find Tank Dell on a nice big play, get the fan base. I think that would get the fan base pretty excited.
For sure.
What is going forward? What does the Titus Howard injury mean?
It means you're going to get a good look at George Fant, who has NFL experience on both the left and right side. I don't think it means a whole lot. I think Titus will be ready. It's just a little bit of adversity. It may change depending on how Fant plays or Charlie Heck's status. It may have an impact on how Bobby Slowick calls plays.
Yep.
They may be a little bit more conservative from a play calling standpoint, make sure that they're protecting over. I think you may see more tight ends lined up on the strong side, where you're going to play the wide tight end, the inline tight end.
Right.
Over
more
there.
2 tight end sets, more running back staying in to help. I mean, they're probably going to have to be really cautious, especially with a rookie quarterback. It's the era of good feelings for the Houston Texans. You got D'Amico, you got the 2 first-round picks. Everybody's really excited. Season ticket sales have gone back up. Awesome. And then on the other side, you're going to see Bill O'Brien quite a bit. What are you going to feel, because they will show Bill O'Brien because it's the Houston Texans, what are you going to feel like about Bill O'Brien? Are you going to still be angry with him, or are you going to be relieved that he's not with you anymore?
Relieved. I've already gone through that. Realistically, I don't really have any feelings toward him. Honestly,
he doesn't even know what you do.
I move on from stuff. Right? He doesn't even know what I do.
Right.
I move on from stuff. I'm not a big grudge holder. That's not who I am personally. It's needed to happen, and Bill O'Brien helped. He was the colonoscopy we didn't know we needed, where he just cleared it all out. We're going to get rid of everything, and we'll start anew with head coach. Bill certainly started us on that direction much quicker than you would have otherwise, but To me, I'm so over that era of Texans football, so wanting to move on to this era that I don't really think twice about him. Wish him the best of luck over there. Don't have any hard feelings. He never should have been put in position to be a GM.
Well, I would say this about your colonoscopy analysis. There's nothing good in there. There was some good stuff at DeAndre Hopkins, at Dwayne Brown. There was some good stuff that Bill O'Brien got rid of that you didn't need to get rid of, right? So I think that is a difference. I'm with you. I'm glad he's gone. You know what? I did not like the Texans at that point. I didn't like watching Texans. I didn't like them succeeding, if you want to know the truth, because I knew Bill O'Brien might be happy. So I'm glad he's gone.
You hold grudges.
No, I don't hold any grudges anymore. I'm done with him. I'm glad he's on the other side ruining them.